Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. So don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. GM, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show. I'm one of your hosts, Freeman, joined by Mr. Take Profits over there on the other side of the screen. And this is the Crypto Morning and NFT News Show. What?
Bottoms in.
Oh, God. Yeah, Mr. Take Profits is a whole new person today. Oh, just 3 days ago. Oh, actually, it was Friday. I had to listen to him rant without no ability to even talk to him. He ranted for 30 minutes straight about how the bottom was nowhere near in, and Abdul was an idiot.
I didn't say that. Whoa.
Oh, man, I'll play the tape.
Whoa.
We got the tape in the intermission. Don't worry, everybody. So, Abdul Redemption intermission.
Bull market's back, baby. Bull market's back.
Yes, and we did arrest SBF. That's right. We perp walked him personally in the Bahamas, and now we're back, comfy in our offices, all in a day's work.
Testicles sore.
Well, lots of plane rides will do that to you. You've been sitting on it. You know, when you have a dangly one and you sit on it all the time, hours and hours of flights will really just...
It's giving me that feeling, like when you get kicked in the balls and that's that stomach feeling, like right in the low stomach, and you're just like
it's inside, like it got kicked inside of you. Cool, this is a great way to start the show. SBF has been arrested. Yes, anyway, SBF has been arrested.
You would only know that if you went to gmtv.lol, though.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but actually, you wouldn't even know that because this is not the new homepage yet. But very, very soon it will be. This week it will be. There's just a couple last little things to tidy up here, but this is going to be the new GMTV homepage here. It's all news all the time, and we've got. Check this out. These are headlines created by AI. I liked the one that they did for Sam Bankman-Fried being arrested. It said Bahamian vacay cut short was the AI's headline for that. So yes, FTX founder. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, I didn't know. See, this news broke last night, right?
It was yesterday, afternoon.
I didn't know until this morning. I woke up. Oh my
God, you live
went
under
into
a
the
rock.
morning. I know. Well, I have family and I have kids to tend to, startups to build. I don't have time to just mosey on the
one
internet.
Of your startups is about crypto news, and this is the biggest crypto news happening.
I can't.
You'd think you checked your own Discord once in a while where we were talking about it last night.
This morning I went in there and I was like, oh, they did mention it already.
Clearly doesn't visit the homepage enough. Yeah. Or the Discord. I posted it right when the news broke in the Discord.
I have family. I got stuff to do.
Wow.
I can't watch the news all night, you know?
Wow. News analyst that doesn't watch the news.
I am not a news analyst. I'm the chart guy. I'm the chart guy.
Okay.
You know, it's like I'm like the weather guy. You're the news guy. It's like
these are important for the charts, though. You know, this is important. The reason your fake bottom is in is because of Sam Bankman-Fried getting arrested.
CPI report. That's all I was real waiting for. That's why we got the pump.
That's right, Dickenses. I agree. Elon has 10 kids, and that doesn't stop him from CEOing 4 companies, all in 24 hours.
I know, dude. But see, that's the thing is like.
Oh, excuses. We're not
He
here
doesn't
for
have
your
a wife,
excuses.
does he? He doesn't have a wife, does he?
That sounds like a personal problem.
That's the. I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Move along.
Okay. Well, anyway, Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested. Is set to be extradited to the U.S. Is the word on the street. He is in custody pursuant to the Extradition Act. It looks like they are. It was the Royal Bahamas Police Force. And this arrest followed a notification from the U.S. government that it has filed criminal charges against him. It sounds like they are charging him with wire and securities fraud and conspiracy to commit wire and securities fraud and money laundering. The U.S. will likely request the extradition with Pinder. He is the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs in the Bahamas. He's saying that... He said, I lost his quote now. He stated that the Bahamas will promptly process any extradition request. So they are cooperating fully, it sounds like. So will we finally see something happen here? It sounds like this was a sealed indictment filed by the SDNY, the Southern District of New York. So we'll have to see as this indictment is unsealed. What else is in there? But that's what we've got so far.
Make it rain on them.
Make it rain. Let's hope so, right?
So that's the thing is like the U.S. is just one. There's gonna be everyone's after him. Everyone's after him. So it's like I think it's about damn time. That's all.
Yeah, and about time. We were saying it takes a little while to build a case, so it can take some time to figure out even what you're going to charge somebody that's done something. That's you got to look at what your evidence is and what kind of charges you're looking at. So
and wasn't he supposed to speak to the Senate today?
He was supposed to go in a congressional hearing, or something like that. But I don't know if that was today or not. But it's interesting how he was arrested right before he was supposed to go testify in front of Congress. It sounds like his congressional testimony was leaked, and it looks like he was, of course, planning to blame everyone but himself. So
really?
No surprise there. That's what he's been doing the whole time.
So my whole question is, where's Caroline now?
Well, so just Caroline? Like last week when people, thought they spotted her, part of the rumors were that maybe she was already meeting with prosecutors in the Southern District of New York to roll over and get a plea deal. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if that were the case. Now that we're seeing these charges that have been filed in the Southern District of New York, she was spotted in New York. Could the pieces be falling into place? Perhaps, yes. Kicking her feet up in the SDNY offices, meeting with her personal liaison.
Dude, man. Sam... Sam trusted those hoes.
It says
don't trust them.
It sounds like it sounds like in his testimony he was going to continue the same rhetoric about FTX US being solvent. He claimed the US-based entity was still fully solvent. Yep. I can quote, "I wish I had not clicked on a button on DocuSign at 4:30 a.m." You never DocuSign at 4:30 a.m. That's your first problem. You should have a couple cups of coffee, get a clear mind, maybe go to the gym first, then at 10 a.m. sign those documents. But He signed at 4:30 a.m. probably after a whole night of partying on beanbags.
Yeah, he's like still tripping balls.
Yeah,
like
signed bankruptcy. I was too high.
Yeah, I needed to come down first.
How will Caroline's character play out in the screenplay? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the drama that they'll infuse. She will be
that one? What's that one Anna chick that was like? Remember that one? Or I think that she'd be something like that. Like go down. She's probably gonna get some jail time, but it probably won't be too bad. She'll get on a comfier situation.
She'll get a slap on the wrist compared to
if everything's true.
Of course,
right? Yeah,
of course. And the screenplay will be she's a bright, smart, young woman that had a great career ahead of her. She didn't like to do math, but that Sam
pressured her to do everything.
Exactly, the
she
evil
was in love with Sam,
yeah, exactly.
And so she couldn't say no.
Yes, and then the beanbag scene. The beanbag scene. We're all waiting for the beanbag scene. I don't know. Beanbags.
Who's playing Sam? Jonah Hill?
Yeah. Yeah, that's been confirmed. Who's playing Caroline? Hopefully some hot new trans actress. In the end, she'll find the true value of being a powerful, independent lady. Exactly. Frank can play Sam. Their voices don't match enough. $75 million worth of FTX's political donations at risk of being recalled due to the bankruptcy as well. According to bankruptcy lawyers, recouping campaign funds could be a complicated and lengthy process. Hey, we're going to need a refund for those campaign funds that we sent you. I don't even know how this works, honestly. But it does sound like $73 million worth of political donations currently at risk of being recalled to repay
politicians that just spent it all, and they're like,
yeah. So what happens if it's spent? We got to go down to the deli and ask them for the money back. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where campaigns are spending all their money. Is at the deli. Yeah.
Okay, fine. The strip club, whatever.
Got to call up the cartel bosses, ask them for their money.
Yeah, great.
Ask for the money back.
I don't think the cartel really does refunds most of the time. Not really. I don't think they're very big refunders.
They're like, oh, sorry, we had our money all on FTX.
Yeah, great. All the cartels. We're pro big cartel around here. So yeah, it sounds like that could be happening. We'll see. Binance. There's been so much FUD about Binance over the past 24 hours. I'm not sure. You leave your money, you take your money out. Oh well, I am sure actually. You take your money out. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Okay. If I had money on Binance, I'd be taking it out. But yeah, Binance has endured over $900 million in net outflows in the past 24 hours. That's according to Nansen.
Oh, man.
So people have been definitely trying to withdraw out of Binance. And, it's because there's just these rumors swirling around that, Binance could be insolvent. They've got a lot of BUSD, and people are worried about how well backed that is. Justin Sun deposited $100 million into Binance this morning to allay market fears. But I see tweets like this. This is some blue checkmark bandit out here saying, remove your funds from Binance immediately. This is not a test or a joke.
Testing.
Is this a joke?
I think yeah, fuck, man. Yep. See, this is the scary part.
Yeah.
My ears.
This is the FUD
the
wars.
bank run part.
I'm like,
yeah.
Is this? Yeah, like, I don't know.
If more and more people start moving their money out, it's just how much can Binance take?
Yeah.
Because if it's kind of, like how is BNB doing? I should have looked at that.
Yeah, I think BNB took a little hit, but we'll have to check that out for sure.
See, everything's pumping except for BNB and Ape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are very cautious. People are very they're there's uncertainty. So any kind of FUD right now can really spook the market easily.
And I mean, I wouldn't, right, because that might be considered financial advice. So this is not financial advice, but I would really weigh the risk to reward of leaving your money on these exchanges. Sure, the FUD might be fake, but is it worth the risk right now for testing that?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And plus, we have those potential criminal charges looming over Binance as well. So, it's very interesting. I think, Binance was, yes.
Degens, yes, it is. Yes. Sophisticated might be the word you just need to take out of that. But it's just
Some of them are more sophisticated than others.
It's just a Ponzi. Because all it is, a definition of a Ponzi is you gather new investors money to pay out older investors, right? That's all basically the scheme is you're just constantly
or to just
getting in new investment to pay off the previous, older and the initial investors, older investors, right? You can have several layers of investors coming in and getting paid out by bringing in new investors. That's just a Ponzi scheme. And so that's all this is. All what NFTs are and what most cryptos are is just a Ponzi scheme. You just have to understand that when you're playing this game, right? You got to understand that if you're not one of the initial investors, you could be the exit liquidity for them, and that's about it. There's not going to be anyone else on the other end to buy your shit token at a higher price, right? You might not get those another level of investors. So that's all it is. It's a Ponzi.
Yeah, and so here we see Binance exchange reserves are down $3 billion in the past 24 hours, sitting now at $63 billion. I mean, that's still a lot. I mean, you go 65 down to 63 billion, and I wouldn't be super worried. I don't know who I've seen people saying, "Oh, they're insolvent." I'm like, I don't know why people are quite saying that. I just from like at least what these outer numbers are saying, I just don't see how that's possible.
That's at least what we see.
And
after the whole FTX thing, I don't trust what I see.
Of course, yeah.
We just gotta take it with.
And Binance released that last week, that audit claiming that their reserves were over collateralized. So I don't know if that's like to combat some FUD, but some people were critical of that report. And then we've got these potential charges. So just Binance is definitely weathering a storm for sure. And just right now, I don't think that Binance is insolvent. I don't see, Binance had so many people going over there after FTX collapsed. I just don't understand how they could be solvent unless they are also trading away everybody's funds. But why would they then try to expose FTX for doing that if they were doing that when they just would know that the FTX collapse would hurt themselves?
I know that's a strategy a lot of times in politics and stuff, and right. You accuse in
of
business.
Course,
you accuse
projecting
your competitors, your enemy, of doing something that you are in fact doing.
Of course, projecting. Yeah.
So,
but it does just seem weird. It was beyond accusation though, because it was like they took action that would really mess up FTX, and I feel like if you're going to do something that bold, you better not be in a similar situation, or it's just going to happen to you next. You're the next domino to fall. I don't know. Yeah,
maybe.
Very interesting.
You could just have, CZ could just be thinking that it couldn't happen to me because I have X, Y, and Z. Couldn't happen to me.
Yeah, I mean, he'd have to be in at least a slightly different situation to think that.
Just maybe their size. I mean, they're bigger. Yeah. I think the big thing is here just BNB and the stable, and how if that whole ecosystem is solvent. Because it's like that's what gets me is that they are doing. It's funny because CZ, right? He was like, "Oh yeah, make sure you aren't." And I don't know how much.
Well, they haven't taken any loans,
leverage. Right?
They haven't
so
taken
that's a
any
good
loans.
thing.
So that is
they are good.
Yeah. They don't have a trading firm, that they're trading in the back end.
We know
so
of.
Yeah. At least, registered to them. So, yeah, I mean, there are differences, you know. I mean, again, they aren't getting loans against BUSD or BNB, which is a good thing. And these reserves are still really high. I mean, having 31 billion in ETH is still, I mean, that's a lot. So, you know, I mean, as long as these numbers are real, which I think these are on-chain numbers, then, you know, I'm not too afraid of a bank run, you know, because even if you had a bank run of 4 billion, well, 31 billion in Ethereum should be fine. You know, I mean, that's the size of the bank run that FTX had.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah,
it should be all right, right?
That's what I'm hoping for. Coinbase had long.
I think it matters too. I think there's probably a shit ton of whales on Binance, and I wonder if it's really if those whales start moving, then it's like then they're in trouble.
I mean, it's got to be one of the last. I mean, that's why I was saying like people left FTX, people left all these other exchanges and went to Binance. So I mean, it's got all the most liquidity of any exchange.
That's the thing is like I wonder how much. Right, because now everyone's been beating a drum. You know, get off of exchanges.
Yeah.
You know, get on the ledgers, get on your own wallets. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if I wonder how many people will possibly do. Right, it only takes a couple whales, I think.
Yeah.
To really, because once you see that 63, and then like 2 whales take out a few billion. And then you're like, oh shit, there you go. Now it's below 60, and then you could just have more panic set in.
Yeah,
and more billions.
It went from 65 to 63.
Yeah, so it could just be the beginning of a snowball.
Yeah, certainly.
Churning down a mountain.
Coinbase law enforcement requests have been up over 66% over the past year. So definitely lots of inquiries hitting there. Reddit users minted more than 5 million NFT avatars on Polygon.
Oh my god!
With 4 million unique wallets holding them.
Fuck.
So there's a lot of 4 million unique wallets.
That is the NFT market now, bro.
I mean, that's
like,
huge.
That is
the biggest,
the NFT
for sure.
market.
Yeah.
Like. Jeez.
Yeah, that's why, I mean, these collectibles that are, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have digital collectibles. It's like, it's just going to be a thing, you know, like private label this or that, you know, anything else that brands just make just to hop on a wave, right? You're going to see lots, I think, digital collectibles coming from on different networks. Let's see. What's up, not Yoda? Did you miss all the fun? No, dude, the whole thing's fun. The whole thing's fun. We did have quite a bit of fun talking about the beanbag scene in the upcoming FTX drama show. So, you know, you missed that, but other than that, you didn't miss too much. Don't worry. So
it's a lot more fun.
Yeah,
a lot more fun.
That's true. Let's see. Last little news story I got here is Canada has banned crypto leveraging. And exchanges must segregate user funds. So securities regulators in Canada moving to clamp down on crypto exchanges operating locally, and stablecoins could be under threat. Oh, look at all these big, whoa, this is great. Great article. This article's just great. Oh, just great. Jesus.
Where do you find this news, bro?
This is Blockworks, man. This page is just messed up. I don't know what happened to this article. Seriously, this page just looks like absolute garbage. Let me try to go back to the original. Okay, there we go. This is better. So, yeah, according to fresh guidelines set by the Canadian Securities Administration, crypto trading platforms will be required to hold Canada-based user assets with an appropriate qualified custodian. Custodians are considered qualified if they're regulated in Canada, the U.S., or similar jurisdictions. So it sounds like they're trying to maybe say like you gotta what's a custodian? Is that a bank? Maybe that's a bank. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
That's interesting. CSA regulators also warned crypto exchanges not to facilitate any cryptocurrency that may be considered a security. What? So exchanges can't have any cryptos on them then, besides Bitcoin? They said that could include stablecoins. I think what we're just going to see is like, you know, these are just governments starting to clamp down on all the currencies that aren't a central bank digital currency, I think, is kind of the end game here, right? Like, pretty much make it so. I mean, that's what this law is essentially doing. If the exchanges can't facilitate any crypto that may be considered a security, and they say that could include stable coins, well, that's pretty much everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember episodes back, I was like painting the perma bear market?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, Friday. I remember. Yeah. I couldn't talk to you because you couldn't hear me. 30 minutes.
But the perma bear market, yeah, man. It's like, how could that happen? Could we see a permanent bear market here if there is just so much clampdown that, you know, essentially exchanges and shit can't even really exist? Now it'd have to expand. You know, we talked about this. It'd have to be a worldwide effort. You'd have to have. You know, U.S. people could always,
as there's any,
because already it's not even. I'm not even on like U.S. based exchange. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Again, like you could just use a VPN if you're in Canada.
So it's got to be like
advice,
Europe and like it would have to be a very. But if that all happened, then yeah, it would suck, dude.
Yeah, it would certainly suck. That's for sure. Suck. Okay, let's go look at the charts. Oh,
nothing we could do about it except for. We all run for office.
Oh, great!
And we all take control. And we all.
Oh, you do it. I don't want to do that.
Oh, someone else do it.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Someone
else line up to take that shot in the back of the head. No thanks.
Because it's like you're like, I just want to talk about crypto regulations, and they're like, what's your thoughts on abortion?
Yeah. Exactly.
What do you think about the bathrooms?
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you like trans people? Do you hate them? Do you love them?
I think you should be required to pull down your pants and show us. What do you think about child labor laws? The entrance of every bathroom.
I just want to talk about.
We need bathroom security guards who stand at the door and check everyone's genitalia before they get in.
Put it on the blockchain. You just ran everything on the blockchain. Put your gender.
Your gender is on the blockchain. Exactly.
And everything fixes everything. So
you scan your NFT to go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, if they just regulate the hell out of DeFi and stablecoins, they won't need to do NFTs because all the NFTs are on those blockchains that they're going to regulate and call securities. You know, it's like, Ethereum's now a security. That's all they got to say, and then every NFT is affected that's on the Ethereum blockchain. So, yeah, good times. Let's look at the charts.
Good times. Yeah, man. Let's check out the charts. We are waking up to a giant green candle, a big green candle, and it's challenging the daily 50 moving average. We have been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this. BTC has been chilling down here, and I've been wanting it to challenge the 50 moving average. And I didn't think it was going to get there, right? I did not think. I was like, guys, I don't even think it's going to challenge. I think it's just going to dump. And I was wrong. Happy to be wrong. Happy to be wrong. Right. Thank goodness.
Eventually, the FUD has to not work.
Yeah.
Eventually, number has to go up, I guess.
Eventually, it is the bottom. Eventually. Now, a couple of things here. So now that we're challenging the 50 moving average, I got to be now worried that this candle might be it and the party might be ending here. I mean, that's just because we're challenging the 50 moving average.
Of course, you just can't let us have any fun.
I can't. Well, if you just look at the past, what happens when we challenge the 50 moving average? We eventually get a drop down. That's just been the trend, okay? Now, a couple of good things here. I mean, we're breaking past this level of resistance. We'd really want this daily candle to close up here, right? That's what I would really want to look out for. So that's the thing is like these candles are great. I'm just a little worried that the party might be, exhausting because all it takes is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow that the Fed's having their meeting? all it could take is for them to come out and be like, yeah, that's great that the CPI came out lower, but we're still going to hike rates up at 0.5, 0.75%, whatever, you know?
Right.
And then that could just take it right back down. I don't know. But it's just like, it's good. It's good. We like to see number go up. I'm just not sure how long we're going to see it go up. Because if you see right now, we're actually really challenging, right? This level for Bitcoin, this level is pretty key, around 17,600 level here. We really need to get candles closing up here, and then we really need to be having candles closing up here, which is a challenge. Look, I mean, it almost, kind of, not quite, kind of, not quite, but close. Well, let's get this drawing out of the way. Did we challenge this? See, so we're looking to challenge this level right here. Well, we did challenge this level, but I was really thinking, so maybe we'll get up and challenge these wicks, bottom of this candle here. So we have some strong level of resistance that we need to really get over here. I hate to go long at the top of these candles.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The kimono wave last night, right? You could get this handy dandy kimono wave indicator.
Get yourself
a
GM bot. That's right.
Because you know what? The kimono was telling you. The kimono was telling you, hey, look, we already challenged this level of support. Broke past that level of resistance. Now we treated it as support. Beautiful challenge. And then we get a oversold signal on the 4-hour. And it's nice, right? I always like the initial vector candle right after, right above the 50 moving average to really get that launch. And now it's beautiful. Everything was telling you last night, from the kimono wave to challenging the levels and getting that bounce, that we would get this move today. So it's pretty beautiful, pretty nice. I slept on that one last night and was pretty stoked it worked out.
That's beautiful.
ETH doing a lot like Bitcoin. Nice little pump. We challenged this level of resistance and we got rejected. So let's just wait and see. Let's see. Right, we're getting on here on the 4-hour. What I don't like about this is that the 4-hour is getting like a nice VWAPs curving. I mean, are we already exhausted on this pump? And are we going to get a retracement back down? That's what I would be kind of waiting for. And if we did, I mean, I would love price to really challenge what was resistance and turn it into support. I would love price to come down to this level here and get a bounce up. Really keep the bullish momentum going. So we'll see. I like that. Yeah, because it's it looks good, but at the same time, I would be cautious and just FOMOing in right now at the top of these green candles. Grandpappy always says, buy the lows, sell the tops. So right now you're at the tops. So really you're diddling in the middle right now, because we already hit the tops. We're getting rejected, and you're in the middle of the range. So don't diddle in the middle, all right? Your grandpappy maybe always said buy the dips. Mr. Take Profit says don't diddle in the middle. And if you follow those 2 words of wisdom, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Oh, my God.
Ape. I wanted to look at Ape, and then I'll look at BNB, because Ape was really kind of surprising to me. So I had accumulated some Ape right around the $3 area, and last night I was just like, dude, I'm in a red wave here. This gave me some hope, right? In the kimono wave I was watching, and we had a nice pinch in. I was like, okay, we could still be going. I'm gonna hold through this red wave, and then it started to open up again, and I saw it was rejecting off of this moving average, and I felt like it felt weak. So I got out, and thank goodness. And came back down to below $4 here and got a nice little bounce up. Now right now we're hanging out above the 50 moving average. This kimono wave, right? Our handy dandy indicator. Handy dandy. It looks like we could be getting a buy signal on the 4 hour. Now I would love to see a divergence, right? Because right here from the last time we got this signal, we were down here. So I would like to see lower prices, honestly. But I'm like, is there any? It's just bouncing off of support, which is still, it's good. That's good. I mean, that's the trend, right? Price comes down, challenges support, and then we get and this is what I was calling too. On 8, I was saying yesterday how I expected, or was it yesterday or I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. I was expecting return to the 50. It blew past that and went to the 200, which total option on, totally could see that happening. And now we're getting that bounce that I was kind of really anticipating. So this is very healthy, I would say. This is a healthy movement. For 8, chart. Just because it's like, dude, when it was up there, it's like I expect it to come down. I expect a come challenge 50 moving average. So it's doing a nice bounce. We will see what happens here. There's some key levels I need to get above for me to get pretty hopeful here. Mainly this level of resistance at $44.17. So I would like to get price to start some 4-hour candles closing above that. That would be real nice. And I'd like to see a green oversold signal on the kimono on the 4-hour. The daily, he's still holding this green here. And hey, look, vector candles claimed. Nothing to get now for the market makers. They got their money. They took their shorts, got their profits. Now it's time to pump. Look at this. Yeah, let's go. Number pump go up, baby. Let's go. I wish my job was staking ape.
T-Jet was saying people were saying that they were making minimum wage on Twitter staking their bored apes. And I was like, man, that's who knew that NFT staking would be how we reached what I can't speak now. Universal basic income just through NFT staking. Mm-hmm. Everyone's jobs will just be to stake NFTs, and they'll all make minimum wage. Everyone can make $12 an hour staking their apes. Hey, not too bad. Oh, good energy. It's because
Sam's in jail
and the
bottom's in. And I'm Mr. Positive.
Everyone likes when take profits when it's Mr. Bottom is in. Everybody likes Mr. Bottom is in.
Mr. Bottom is in. Take profits.
Yeah. See, you put Dickensis in a good mood. Things are turning around here. Dickensis' mood follows this show's mood. So we set the tone for the day around here. So
yeah, guys, it's like when girls set their periods off. It's kind of like that.
We're all synced up. We're all synced up. Hey, speaking of OptiChads, DGen, OptiChads, somebody tweeted, OptiChads has been building for a year and is much better than DGods, according to GMTVs.
Yeah,
which I do think I said yesterday. I think yesterday when we were looking at them, I was like, these are way better than DGods.
And OptiChads took that quote and they were like, these Chads, they called us Chads, which is great, whatever.
Yeah, hey,
but
we're OptiChads. Funny. Hey, you didn't look at the optimism chart, buddy.
What?
You didn't look at the optimism chart.
Oh,
not feeling very optimistic.
Am I supposed to put that up on my top?
Yeah, we're OptiMaxies now. We're part of the OptiChads group, bro. We're gonna get one of ones. They're gonna give us honorary one of ones.
They are?
Yeah. Yours is gonna have a bunch of green dildos in it.
Dude, it's not unlike anything respectable. That's what's crazy. So it's like hard for me to really take this seriously. Wait, which one is it? It's the OP.
Wow. Optimism. I don't know, dude. It's optimism.
Coinbase.
It's OP. Oh, it's OP.
Okay, so it's just OP. OP. What if I just did OP? Okay. Oh, it is on Binance. Here we go. So I was just looking for the wrong. All right. Yeah, check it out. Nice bounce off the 50. That's what I said yesterday. That's what I said. I don't remember actually what I said. I don't remember what I said. I think I said probably. I mean, I would expect a bounce from the 50 moving average because I don't have the 200 here to really base it off of. But this is what you're hoping for right here. And you know what? Kimono Wave saying we could be getting pumped.
This is a Chad token. This is a Chad token.
So let's go all in.
Yeah. I think my only bags now, optimism and
I'm optimistic about optimism.
Because I just like the name, honestly. And they use ERC-20 contracts, so I'm here to party. I'm here for the optimism party. I just love the name. Will they send me a fucking goddamn hoodie? I'm gonna have a Fugazi shirt soon.
And DJ and I agree with you. I think all this shit will flip.
Well, now without the backing,
everything's gonna flip.
Without FTX and Alameda helping Sol out and giving them a handicap.
Sol had was them. Yeah,
that was their handicap. So yeah, I think we're gonna see the competition heat up for Solana, which is exciting to me because things were feeling really stale. It was like Solana, ETH, and then everything.
You always had AVAX.
Everything that challenged. There's nothing on AVAX. That's the thing. Everything that challenged. No, optimism. Everything that challenged Solana got their legs swept out from under them by FTX. So hopefully we'll get some Solana competition. That's what I want to see. Whoa, number go that up. Sure.
Sorry. I'm just saying. I want to see what is. So yeah, I mean,
I like ETH smart contracts better than those Solana programs.
Yeah, it's up. Nice.
Yeah, zero royalties. I know they forced the zero royalties on us. That is cringe. I agree. Cringe. We need to use that word more. I use that in my life. I should use it on the show more. That shit's cringe as fuck. Okay, should we go to the intermission?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Hopefully it's like a really cringy intermission. I hope that for everyone else.
I hope everyone,
I hope you enjoy.
I hope everyone hates us and hates themselves after watching this. Oh, I don't know.
If you don't already hate us and yourself, well, then I don't know what you're doing.
You should just hate it.
Stick around.
They're cute. Are cute.
Sorry.
She's taking off. All right, here it is.
Hello, it's Freeman from GMTV. Don't get hacked like I did. Get yourself a Ledger wallet at gmtv.lol/ledger.
You're the Jim Cramer of crypto now.
Freeman, no one can hear you if you're trying to talk, man. I don't know. I see your mouth moving,
what do you mean?
But I don't hear anything.
Oh.
So you muted yourself.
What the heck?
So anyway, just do sign language, bro. What's that? What was that?
Hello.
So
no one can hear me.
Since here.
Wow.
I was pretty optimistic for it.
I'm a pimp on a blimp.
Pretty optimistic, and Freeman's gone. Fine. I'll do this on my own.
Bing bong.
Thank you for watching GMTV.
Yo, what? Boop, 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 boop. Can you hear me all? Freeman just bailed.
That's the first time I think I've ever been late back to.
Yeah, you've been late.
Back from an intermission. Wow, that's.
And I didn't know what to do. So I was like clicking everything, trying to get that off, and trying to come back.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. And
that was good. I like that. That was a good intermish.
Oh, that's good. That dog thing was not supposed to be in there. That was
I
accidental.
was wondering what the hell that was. I was like, I don't even know what.
Completely accidental. So you just got a little extra there. Got a little extra cutting. That was some cuttings, some extra trimmings that shouldn't have been in the turkey, but just made it. So sorry. Oh yeah, there were chocolate chips in the turkey, Dad. Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, it's
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's go check out the top NFTs. Yeah, we have 1,000 subscribers, guys. I know, isn't that fun? I forgot to mention that because everything else going on was way more eventful. If there hadn't been news this morning, all we would have talked about was that we're over 1,000 subs. We would have made that an entire show.
Choo-choo! Hop on the GM train while you still can.
And actually, it's 1,001 to be exact.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's extra credit there.
Extra credit, exactly. So. Which just means now you'll see more ads and we'll be shilling you more stuff.
Yes.
So prepare for more shilling. Great.
More show.
Giveaway time? Yeah, I mean, we could do giveaway an NFT or something. That's actually probably a good idea.
We can do that.
SPF's last action was to subscribe here. I hope so. Because then he won't be unsubscribing anytime soon. So I hope he just clicked that subscribe right before they put the cuffs on. Okay, so we're looking at the top NFT charts here. Valhalla is up here at the top, sitting over an ETH. It's been it's been going great for the new streaming platform. I really can't wait to get our show on Valhalla. I think we're gonna have to stream a game though as well. So I don't know. Maybe we should start. We're gonna start streaming.
We're a gaming
Warzone,
podcast now.
Warzone while we do the show. So
you do Warzone. I'll do something more. I'll do like Minecraft or something. Like so we have something that's a little more family friendly. Yeah.
We gotta have. You know what? That's what we're missing on this channel. Family friendly stuff.
We're not family friendly.
Yeah. I need to. One day I'll check that box in the back end that says this video was made for children, but not anytime soon. Okay. Anyway, Valhalla. They're crushing. Nice rug. This is a nice rug. I like this rug. I like this rug. It's my favorite.
Hey, you know what, Dejan? You're right about that, and I think it's because a lot of vegans, they just eat like a shit ton of bread and stuff. Like they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm vegan," but then they eat like everything processed. Yeah, right. You could be like, "Oh yeah, I'm vegan, eating
nuggets.
a Snickers bar all the damn time." Like cool.
Or the vegan chicken nuggets. You look at the ingredients in that, and you're like, "What am I even eating? What is
just
this?"
Like pure sodium, just like a giant salt ball you're just shoving in your mouth.
Soy protein covered in salt. Yeah.
I know. Like my wife's like, yeah, I got this like just egg stuff. I'm coming back.
Oh my god, bro! I had stopped my
fuck. Yeah. Would you do that? Just stop eating eggs if you're cutting back eggs. Don't replace it by some man-made shit. Like, that's crazy.
It's not even like eggs are that delicious that you really need them so much if you're not eating eggs. I like
fucking
eggs,
love eggs.
Yeah,
and there's no way in my life I would ever say I'm cutting back eggs. Like, it's a great source of protein.
But if you were,
you're not killing anything. It's
you wouldn't be eating the fake eggs, right? I don't even know what's in that. I saw that same thing at the store, and I picked it up for a second. I was like, "Are you?"
It's the same like
kidding
just
me?
Mayo people and stuff like that.
Yeah, what did they put in there? What is in there?
I know. It's like, why? If you don't want to fucking eat, same with the burgers. You don't want to eat burgers, then don't fucking eat a burger. Don't sit there and try to
find
fake
something
it.
else to eat. Yeah.
Like,
you're a vegan. Damn. You chose to be a vegan. That means you got to eat vegetables. You don't get to cheat.
Like the worst.
It's like people who want to be in shape, but they want to eat cake while they're at the gym. They're like, I'm just bringing my cake that I'm going to eat while I'm working out.
I'm vegan now.
Vegan cake. We can always go off on vegans on this show. It's like a weekly thing. High fructose corn syrup vegan. High fructose vegan. I just want to call. I want a shirt that says high fructose vegan.
High fructose vegan.
Oh no, Dickensis.
Vegans are high on fructose.
They're high on something, dude. Something wrong with those people. Okay, sorry, vegans.
All right,
Love
now
you
we're
guys.
canceled. Way to
Now
go.
we're
You know,
definitely
we were just having fun, and then now you're saying something's wrong with them, and now we're canceled.
That's when it happens, huh?
God damn, dude.
Are you gonna get one of these hitmaker NFTs? These music NFTs? They're minting now. Is this? Oh boy, this looks like.
Well, anytime I see music NFTs, like I want to make a music NFT. I kind of just feel like
it just gives you FOMO, huh?
But that's it. Is that I don't even want them. So like, why am I?
You know, this is getting really close to perfect. What we need to do is the waifu and music mix mashup, right?
Yeah, that's a good one. And if you had like an AI like waifu artist that like sang the song, like was like the producer and stuff, and you could take that AI waifu artist out on tour.
Ooh, now you're thinking. Take your AI waifu on tour.
Well, yeah, like she's the artist, so she would be like having.
Can it be a metaverse
video? You'd have like the hologram
metaverse
shit
tour
going on, kind of like
Not,
Gorillas.
and it's not IRL. We're not going to go IRL. Come on, metaverse. What happened to that metaverse? Remember that metaverse festival? I think that was like a month or two ago. Never ended up going to that. Dang, missing out. Ledger Stacks mint, yeah or nay? I mean, I like the Ledger Stacks. I mean, if I had the, I don't know, like I'm fine with the normal Ledger. Okay, so I don't need it, but I like the direction that the Ledger Stacks is headed. I do like the Ledger Stacks.
Fancy.
Like I just think it's
I think it's
a little
impractical.
pricey. Yeah, it's a little pricey.
It's like you know, the whole idea of the ledger is like you use it by just putting crypto on it, and then you leave it alone. Like this, like I don't know why I would need to have it have a touch
that's the
screen.
thing. There's a lot of people that do
it,
use their ledger as their main wallet, even for like, you know, there's a lot of people in the NFT community that like, you know, they just approve all their transactions from their ledger. You know, they're very ledger heavy, where it's kind of their main wallet. Whereas, like, I think you know, it's just that's why it depends on what kind of user you are.
Yeah, I guess
you know?
so.
If it's like your
around.
safe, that's your HODL safe, then you know you don't need a Ledger Stacks because it's going in a you know, in your fireproof safe in your house, or it's going in a bank vault, right? But if you're like I use my Ledger every day. If you use your ledger every day, if you do multiple transactions from your ledger in a day, then you're a Ledger Stacks
person. Should you? Doesn't that just expose you to more risk of somebody being able to still hack your wallet, signing some stupid contracts, doing something like that?
Well, I'm not here to judge what you do on the.
I'm just saying, like that. That's why you'd have like something like a MetaMask that you're risking all that stupid, like signing on the websites with and everything.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, signing onto websites for sure, but you know, approving transactions though. You don't sign on to websites usually from your ledger. You're usually like approving transactions and stuff.
Right.
Like if you want to send money somewhere, right? Like from your ledger. Like let's say I want to send you some money. I just hit. Send it to you. So you know, it all just depends on what kind of user you are. So, you know, I know some crypto people that pretty much only use their ledger like a MetaMask. And for that type of person, I could see this being the gig. Now, for 0.22, okay, how much is ETH right now? Let's do
ETH?
Yeah.
It's 1300. 1325.
So for $290 pretty much, you get you get a stacks, a cover, and generative art. 1,400 minted so far. 10K is a lot. They're minting a lot. So yeah, I mean, I honestly think how I got hacked when I've had time to mull it over, and I think it was my computer. I think I've kind of narrowed it down to it's my computer. So it definitely was not my phone, because it was an account I had never logged on my phone. It was a wallet that I'd only ever logged on to from my computer. The keys were only stored on my computer. So I think I got malware.
Malware that went and looked for your keys.
Yeah, I think I got malwared. I think I even know what program it was. And this is a pretty new computer when this happened too. So, telling you, it's hard to keep your shit safe. Ledger is one.
That's why I put everything under my mattress.
Yeah, exactly. I just put my crypto.
My seed phrases, my crypto. It's just under my mattress.
I put my crypto under my pillow. Yeah. I think you want your key. I mean, if this really when I try to think of like how the smartest place to keep your key, it's either literally in a fireproof safe, locked up, or in a bank vault. Like, I think those are the only two safest places you can put it, and buried, of course, in your yard.
And see, this is what not Yoda. So like, that's basically what I'm saying is like, I don't. The reason why I use my ledger as like my safe, like I'm not using that to sign shit with, and so I don't know unless you were using your ledger to do that. Then I don't I just don't. I see that's why I find this very impractical. Like all those touch screen, like I'm just like, dude, that's just like fluff. That's not needed.
There's just I mean, I could see using this as your hot wallet, right? You could use the one with the screen as a hot wallet. You could use one without a screen as your cold wallet. Just kind of depends how fancy you are. But I know there's a lot of those DGOD bros that are just ledger only, and they are just ledgering all day. They're very ledger heavy over there. Those bros. Burying is better. Yes, bury it. Exactly. Bury your ledger, but put it in something waterproof, for God's sake.
Something waterproof.
Yeah, the power of a ledger is that only a signed transaction is what is transmitted from the ledger. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, that's the other nice thing is you don't get that IP data like when you're sending stuff through MetaMask and Infura now. Now you got them logging your IP information. So it's also nice. See, yep, exactly. Not Yoda says he has multiple cold ledger and a hot ledger. Yeah, that's the ledger stacks. I could see that being your hot ledger wallet for sure. But I think really for the people who are daily moving crypto around, you got to have a hot and a cold wallet. That's just 101. We're gonna clip this video, and we're gonna call it "Storing Your Crypto 101." Have a cold wallet and a hot wallet. Ooh, I like this actually. This is fun. You can personalize. You can put like a cool little wallpaper with like your NFT on it on the outside. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, cool. I like the ledger stacks. Now I'm looking forward to like the next couple generations of this too. But I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's the other thing is I never buy the first generation.
Yeah, I rarely do. It is fun though. I think it's, and potentially at some point this will all be, I don't know, integrated into phones or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like I would get this if it was like $100.
Yeah, well then it competes too much with the other ledgers. Yeah, maybe.
I just think it's too. I would just want to get.
What's the
not my cup of tea? It's too much froth.
Too much froth. Yeah, some people don't need as much froth. So the S Plus is 79. The Nano X is 150. So I mean, they've just set up the price points to where pretty much you got to go above 200 for the next point. I mean, if I was debating between the Ledger X and the Ledger Stacks, I'd probably get the Ledger Stacks because you're already spending 150. Why not just get it? Right. But I'm a Nano dude, though. I'm a Ledger Nano dude.
And hey, you could get yourself a Ledger by using our link.
Yeah, and gmtv.lol/ledger. And you can get yourself.
Actually, I love the stacks. Get the fucking stacks. Use our link. It's fucking dope. I'm gonna get one. I'm getting one today. I'm gonna mint one of those NFTs. Get one.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, I'm a big Ledger fan. That's for sure. I'm a big Ledger fan. Yeah. I'm a big Ledger fan. Let's see what else is coming up here. You got Armin van Buuren NFTs tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I love Armin van Buuren.
There'll be 2,000. Well, these are perfect for you. There'll be 2,500 of these at $199 USD. So they're going to be $200. And
what do you get with it? What's
their
the
membership pass NFTs for Armin van Buuren's new Web3 community. You can talk to his Discord mods. Holders will have exclusive access.
You can talk to his Discord mods.
You'll have exclusive access to Armin van Buuren content and live streams, opportunities for IRL meetups, exclusive ticket giveaways, and much more. Okay. If you're an Armin van Buuren fan, maybe.
I am. I mean, I don't know. He's too trancy, man. I'm not a big trance guy, but
I'm a huge back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, sure, rolling my face off to some trance. It was good times. But,
Armin's all access list. Yeah, it's going to be...
dude, he looks the same. He hasn't aged. I don't think he's aging at all. Like,
yeah,
he just stays the same fucking...
He's got a baby face, for sure. It's those Dutch genes. Dutch baby face genes. He's definitely a good-looking dude. Yes, this is the AAA. I like that. AAA, Armin All Access. Yeah, I don't know. I could see more artists doing stuff like this as long as it works out for the holders in a good way. So yeah, they'll have Discord server.
Yeah,
That's funny.
in real life, like it would be cool to like go to like if he had like some private shows and stuff.
Exactly.
I could think of artists where I'd get in on it, where I'm like, oh yeah, I would do that. Go on to some private shows, like, dude, but yeah, like Death Cabin Cutie and Postal Service are coming out with the shows this next coming year. Mm-hmm. Damn straight, I'm gonna be going to that. So it's like
fun.
There's certain events I would
certain artists where
certain
you like
bands,
well, and
I'd
I mean
do
there are
some cool
fanatics.
stuff.
There are people that like go to the same artists like in different cities and stuff. Like they want to see the same set over and over.
Can you mention
sick.
like Fish peeps? Like
yeah,
those
exactly.
guys
We need
crazy.
Let's talk to the Fish guys. And we'll help you set up an NFT. Don't worry. We'll take 75%.
Any of those jam band dudes, yeah, man, you could have like they travel all over.
Yeah,
like String Cheese Incident. Like they have people
meetups,
roadies all the time. Anyway,
you get to go to the studio, the Armada Music Studio. That's cool. Ticket giveaways. You get ticket giveaways. Heavily discounted merch. Okay. Personal collectors. Mind-blowing piece of digital art. I'm shaking. Cool. Okay, well, that does it for us today, guys.
Cool.
Thanks for joining. It's been a great show as always, and we can all rest easy now. Sam Bankman-Fried is a little less comfortable.
He can't sneak in your house and steal your crypto now, so you could sleep at night.
I think
it's gonna be okay.
The Bahama jail, his house. Little did you know, he bought the Bahama jail too, and he's actually renovated it right before he moved in. So.
Yeah, so he's not flying to the U.S. yet, right? The Bahamian, they just arrested him.
Yeah, pending extradition, but they said they will participate.
I wonder what the Bahamian jails are like. I feel like it's a tropical paradise. It might be nice, like
it's like
on the beach.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
the
a resort.
Rec centers.
It looks like a resort.
Yeah.
It's like an old 80s resort that's just been renovated.
People just working out on a nice beach, just like, oh yeah, getting their tans on.
How bad could it really be? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I hope for his sake that is the case. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll find out.
Subscribe.
We'll be breaking the news, and pretty soon our homepage will be breaking news all day. So like, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks to our Burn sponsors. Thanks to all our sponsors. Check them out in the description. There's a couple of them down there. See you guys tomorrow.